falling here at game time as it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Redbirds played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Joe Musgrove will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
So here is Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Now here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. He struggled the last 2 games, only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get him hot and right back into a groove.
In now, Lou Brock. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
To the plate now, Michael Lee, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now the pitch.
Back outside.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Gerald Vaughn starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Stepping up is Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Batting second.
Now into the box, Ryan Klesko. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Mcguire is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Knuckleball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Smith is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score. Start of the second here in San Diego, and let's check in with Heidi for a little bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
Musgrove, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 27, Tyler.
So next to bat will be Tyler O'Neill, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, strike one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And that one yanked just foul. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove, batting at an even .400. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Shortstop.
And now the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Fernando has it, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And in steps Manny Machado as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brock waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy Edmond. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So with one gone in the inning, you take a look there at the current National League Western Division standings as you see where the Padres find themselves entering play here today. So now into the box is Gerald Vaughn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's good.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A ball and a strike. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gwynn will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Now to the plate, here is Ozzie Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. At the plate now, Lou Brock. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Smith stands at second with 2 gone. And it's 1-1 to Brock. And that's taken for a cold strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Cards leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the first pitch. As you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1.
Too high. Ball.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Stepping in now, Joe Musgrove. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now back, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jake Cronenworth. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Now here's the first offering. And so take a look at ball one. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Here it is. Popped up, Arenado in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Ready with the 1-2. Popped up. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Padres leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now it'll be Michael Lee. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Profile is there, and he has it for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And these graphics can sometimes be a little misleading when you've got a knuckleballer on the mound, but here you go regardless. Next to dig in, Mcguire comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled away. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cronenworth ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next will be Ryan Klesko.
The first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Fernando is right there, and very quickly one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And now, Tony Gwynn. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Popped him up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
This one dances a little below the zone as it's laid off. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Now here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-1. And 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Tommy Edmond, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Klesko has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy Edmond.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edmond. First delivery to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Padres,
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. And now the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And that's over. 2-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brock waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Will Myers. Now here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are two gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Pitch is popped up. Mcguire is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Gerald Vaughn. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Gwynn has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Myers is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we still have no score. Striding in is Jurickson Profar, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. Now here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. That's popped up. Smith calls for it. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Trent Grisham will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Trent Grisham.
Now here's the first offering. Comes into play here at 273. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. At third, Arenado reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
So now here is Michael Lee. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Michael Lee.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, 0-1. Stammen is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Mcguire.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Mcguire. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here it comes.
2-0.
One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Not close. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Well-thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder.
Next, it'll be Tyler O'Neill. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 2 for 3. And now the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. High chopper to third. And Machado with the bare hand. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We are still scoreless.
7th inning, correct.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
The first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Now pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Smith is up with it, and there's 1 down now.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Now at the plate, here is Tony Gwynn. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a protective swing on the knuckleball that time as this is fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted into center field. O'Neill is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound.
Number 33.
Stan Musial is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
That brings in Tommy Edmond. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 46, Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here.
That's a
Cut
ball.
fastball above the letters of ball and a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Into his motion, and the 3-1.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Adam Wainwright is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Matt Carpenter has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next, here is Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1 on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Now
Cardinals are into their bullpen now as they're on the final numbers for their starters, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
A brilliant performance, Matty V, as a manager and a pitching coach. All you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
In now, Austin Nola, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tim Hill will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Victor Caratini will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Smith, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Profile comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Stepping in once again is Lou Brock, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Tatis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now to bat, Michael Lee grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 the count. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. At the plate, Mark Mcguire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a throw over and a runner back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ball and a strike. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Yadier Molina would be next. The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We are still scoreless. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch coming from Wainwright. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Whoa, that's down.
Count remains 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Next to stand in is Jake Cronenworth. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on and hit on the ground at the Wizard. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mark Mcguire. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner goes for third. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And now in the box, Yadier Molina. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 27, Tyler.
Runner at second, one away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Mcguire leads off second with one gone in the inning. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now a hard liner towards short. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Bruce Sutter takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Into the box, Ryan Klesko. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Ryan Klesko.
He's set. Here it comes.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. It's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first down.
The right fielder, number 19.
So stepping in is Tony Gwynn, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
To short, right to Smith. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Striding in is Fernando Tatis Jr. The potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that will go down as a painful single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Don't want to forget about it. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Heath Bell takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Tommy Edmond. Here's the first pitch, and that's in there for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Nope,
off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance.
And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. So now to the plate, Ozzie Smith swinging a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give his team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer is not gonna do too much damage.
Trevor Hoffman, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 51, Trevor Hoffman.
Standing in now, Lou Brock, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Smith stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Michael Lee waits on deck. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Up next, Michael Lee, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
From the stretch, Mark Mcguire is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Three runs already home here. The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. 2 out with a man at first. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Klesko is there, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left on. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. St. Louis is out in front, 4-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Will Myers. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Kim.
Batter will be Ha-Seong Kim, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. First offering off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. It was swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
San Diego down to their final strike. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
To first, fielded cleanly, and a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Bruce Sutter gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.